Hey everybody, welcome back to Steve's Garage. Hey, another beautiful day here in Western Mass, and I hope you're all having a good day also. It's middle of winter. We're having a few inches of snow today, but no big deal. Nothing out of the ordinary for old New England. Hey, here we are. So today we're going to put this piece of metal in, and I've got it already trimmed over this molding right here, or this body line, and we're going to put this piece in. We're still going to have to cut this area in, but I've already trimmed this stuff down. I did put my trunk piece of angle iron in, or this is the opening of the trunk now. I also put side pieces in for stabilization for the body to get the roof line in the back. Of course, all the metal is going to tie it together. But after I get this piece in, afterwards we do the interior, I'll get this welded in place. I didn't want to have it in the way of the quarter panel line, and that's that. So we got a lot to get done, so without any further ado, let's get it done. All right. Hey, thanks everybody for the great comments and all the good stuff you've been leaving about the car. And hey, I'm doing it my own way. I am not a professional. Anybody who's new to the channel, I'm just a hobbyist. I'm retired, and this is what I do. Just hang out in the garage and make stuff. And right now we're working on this. It's an old model 48. Roof line was back here. We pushed it forward 21 inches. Put the roof together. You can check that all out in my other videos. Please go back and check them out. And while you're at it, hit that like button, ring my bell, and say subscribe, all right? So thanks a lot. Let's get rolling. So a couple of things while we're at it. I think I'll pop the camera out, and so I did get the spare tire all welded in with supports, and it's all tied in. I did tie in the back piece of angle iron here on both sides and put these braces in, and this is now our trunk opening. So been doing a bunch of stuff that you did not see. Again, the videos are what they are. They require a lot of extra concentration while you're trying to work, which is like chewing gum and walking at the same time, which is not fun. So let's get this light out of the way. Put that behind us. All right. So here's the fender. I did wind up putting it in the planishing hammer. Has about 8 different heads, and it has contours for from basically flat, and then they go up in degrees. I don't know what they're literally called for what I'm trying to say, the curve on them, But I got this fender pretty well smoothed out. A lot of shrinking up in this area, a lot of stretching here, shrinking this outside edge, and then I took my little handheld pneumatic saw, and I cut along this line to get these tied together. So I do have a bunch of different things here to get this panel together. Let's try to get you in good shape here to see, and we will move forward. So I hope you're all having fun this winter. It is winter time, we all know that. And make the best of it if you're in cold weather. That's why it's good to have a little bit of a hobby. Now I do have things marked out here where I've already had this thing attached. And putting it right back in those holes. Okay, now, if you guys have ever used these before, these are little, it's a little tool that goes in this piece of steel here, slips in the square hole here, and that goes behind the panel, and then you turn this down and it pulls the two panels together. So this is, a panel on each side, and it flushes them up. Pretty cool little piece of equipment, and I will zoom in on that and try to show it to you best I can. I'm gonna do. Something to help me get it up about where I want to be. Get it started. Yes. So did anybody watch the Grand National, the Roadster competition out in LA? Oh my God, those cars. The winner was like, I gotta think to myself, that thing never even had gas in it because it was so amazing. And you could eat off the thing. They got mirrors under these. They got mirrors under these cars, and you're like, how the hell did they, do all of that? And probably, you gotta think to yourself, maybe this thing never had oil in it, Oil and gas, because it's like hard to believe that these things are even real. They're like plastic. They're so polished. Should be pissed if I hear me say that, but there's some beautiful rides out there, man. Thousands and thousands and thousands of hours that these guys put into these things. Just insane. You just have to have eyes in the back of your head to do this stuff. Eyes on the end of your fingers. And you tighten them as you go. Am I heading your way? Probably. Yep, the Grand National Roadster Show, and everybody was there that in the car business making videos. You go on YouTube and everybody's got them on there. Old Gene Winfield was there, if you know who he is. The man, one of the originals from the 50s and 60s. One of the originals. So this is tedious work. It's the part they don't show you on all those shows that are on for a half hour. That draws that together. You don't go too tight, you just snug them down. Better. All right. Just had one in my hand. I'm gonna put a hat on. There it is. I lost one for a second. Gotta get a beater. Get a little more planishing, and of course, when you do that, it stretches that panel just a little more. Trying to make all this fit together. One more, and we'll review. All right. Let's see how we got this panel. We'll have to, weld in the spots where it's even, and then start banging it around. So that gets our panel in place. This is a cut line. It's not overlapped like you see a lot of guys overlap onto the steel. Grind off. I'm making this one piece of steel now. And afterwards we'll cut around here and get this in line. So let's get the welder going so then I can remove those pieces and move them downhill. We'll get this thing tacked in place. Keyword, tacked. We're not going for finish welding because of the obvious. You gotta put things together, stare at it for, a day or so, make sure everything's in good shape. So back in the beginning, there was a lot of, a couple different guys like, you're never gonna get that in one piece and all that. And I just kept working it and got it rocking and rolling. So let me grab a welder. That's all gonna work out good. Turn the welder on. Not doing a lot of talking today because I'm just kind of focused on this thing. When you're yakking, it's just it's a lot to consider when you're doing all this. And that's the bottom line. So like I said, we're going to look for the dead flush spots, weld those first, and then start moving things around. Forever looking for stuff. tap it in and out. And once you get so much done, then you can move the clamps, whatever the hell they're called, and go from there. There we go. All right. So let's move this one up. My pliers. Yep, snow day. They canceled schools around here. My wife was hoping they canceled her work, but they did not. So she had to go to work today. Come on, man. Get in your hole. There it is. All right. Anybody see the freaking pliers? Perfect. So, did a lot of, had this on and off, 50 times. I mean, literally, shaping, planishing hammer, English wheeled all throughout here, English wheeled this way up into here, English wheeled this way to get this curve down into here, and you just keep on working. That's all you do. And it's all time, So I don't know how much time I got into the panel. Probably not crazy hours, but I got plenty into it. I can just move these as I go. But I couldn't be happier with it. I love the shape. It's the shape I was looking for. And that's the bottom line. Where's the pliers? Oh, there. So it's Thursday today. Not that that matters. Thought I'd let you know. In case you were wondering what day it is out here. 2025. My brother, who knows who he is, every time I see him, oh, you said it was 2024. Whatever. I don't even know what day it is. That's what brothers are for. Can you sense the concentration? Come on. Oh, I got it. I got it. Oh my God. Thank you. Got it. I'm going to weld that one. Somebody please invent a better freaking welding helmet. Whew. All right. I'm sure you've all watched enough of these shows to know that we can't get the metal, we can't go bing, 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 and weld this all the way up because the metal gets hot and it will warp, and it will always be warped. So you just go slow. I'm going to try and work that. We got a little humpty hump there. I'm going to work towards it. What we're doing is gathering that metal and shrinking it up. Burnt through. And that happens. The wire goes a little too fast and it burns through. Part of the game. All right. I'm going to remove a couple of these and move on down the line. So I hope you're enjoying this one. Trying to keep it interesting. Show you the process of what we're trying to do here. Get panels made and in place. I might be able to do slide this down. Oh yeah. Let me get a weld here. the wire goes and doesn't hit a grounded spot. Take one off up here. Yeah, there was a guy at that Grand National show that I'd seen on a show before, and he said that he had 9,000 hours into the car. I'm like, holy shit. No, it still wasn't done. It was at the show without being done. And I was fascinated by the whole 9,000 hour thing, you know. It's like a $900,000 car. So far. I don't know if this is going to work. That is, I can't get my hand in there, unfortunately. So, with that said, where's my ball peen hammer? Of all the body hammers I have, this is my favorite, but this is the way they used to do it. Ball peen hammers. That was an ugly weld. Hang on to those welds till they cool off, because when you have pressure on them, because if they're red hot, they're just going to bend back. This whole area down here is going to be, I got to cut this section out and do a whole corner down here, so I don't think I'm going to get too low down there. I'm going to leave this alone. Maybe, Steve, don't do it. I'm doing it. I can go a little further. Alright. We'll hit the P button on that for perfect. All right, how are we looking? I know, don't say it. All right, now I'm gonna yank these tings. I bought these like 3 years ago. I've used them a handful of times, but when you do, they're really handy. It's that third hand, you know. So let's get these suckers off of here, and we will review, as we say. That's how thin those are. The good news is very thin. Like, they're less than a 16th. They're probably like 20 gauge steel, you know? That one was in there. Oh, no. That's the only downside, because these little pieces of steel have to come out. You drop them inside, they're a pain in the ass, but whatever. All right, let's take a gander at that. I can see that panel is welded on all the way down around. And up. Again, on the camera, it's kind of tough sometimes to get these views that we're looking for. But what we're going to do now, I know it's 51 minutes in, but I'm going to cut this piece out. It'll be a little longer video than usual. And one guy said, hey, Steve, you do longer videos. So here we go. So we're going for overtime today. It's snowing out, nothing better to do. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. So now, the problem I just literally created for myself was because of the old shape of the body, I have see how the old shape of the body here dips down straight down, and this is coming in. So I'm actually going to put this back and weld this back up to about here. I'll have to grind it off. So I'm going to grind that at an angle there, or snip it, I should say. And hey, this is what you learn as you go. I didn't know, exactly what was happening back there, but here we are. So I'm going to, right where it makes the transition, snip that back, and I'll weld that in place. Then I'm just going to weld that right around, and because so I've got this nice line all the way around here, but right here it dips off and it's gone. I'm just wondering if it pulls back up here, and I don't want to create a new mess, you know what I mean, or a new problem. So it's just right here. So I'm thinking, no, I don't know if that'll bend up. I just don't want to, like I keep saying, I don't want to create new problems while we're so far down the road here, you know? Where the hell'd my hammer go? Anybody know where the hammer went today? Good Lord. And it's literally gone. Oh, it's on the floor here. Hey, I might be getting it. Might be getting lucky. Yeah, I think we're going to be all right. All right. I'm going to keep cutting. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hold on. I'm going to find the headphones. My wife says that I never hear her now, so I've got to keep the ears as long as I can. Bear with me. Gotta swap my blade out. All right, so as you can see now, I've cut around there. So now this piece of steel will be flush with the rest of the car, which is what I was shooting for. But I did freak out a little bit. I didn't know if I could bend that or not. And, you know, I mean, that's just part of the game, you know what I'm saying? So let's get this thing tacked in place. And all this can be banged where it needs to be, even after it's welded, you know what I mean? It's, all right, that's looking good. The capital UD. Very happy with that. I mean, these are these problems you encounter, and hey, never know. You got to come back and try to battle them and and wind. That's the bottom line. And that's the hard part. We're getting there. Now I gotta trim that around. See what you're getting for a view here. So this is hitting right there because that was bent down, so it was long. And I'm trying to get it up top here with the other stuff. see that moving? Did you see it moving? All right, I think we're getting real close. Hang in there. Works better when it's turned on. All right, we're way over time. Thank you for hanging in there. I'm very happy with it. Pretty amazed, actually. And so there it is. I couldn't be happier with that. All the way around. Very cool. And the way this rolls down around the side. See, I got that roundness in there, rolls down around the side. So there you have it. They said it couldn't be done in one piece. We got it in one piece. Just kept on working it. I couldn't be happier with this form. It rolls right into this, just like such a nice smooth transition now. I mean, it's really, I'm very happy with it. If I don't say so myself. I got a little bit of grinding to do out of here, and I don't have to do that with you guys for another half hour. So that's it for today. I hope you had a ball. I couldn't be happier with this. So this is this side. I also have already got the other side pretty well done. But if you look at it now, you can see all the English wheel marks in it. And then it'll take that flat planisher and it takes all this out. But this still needs a lot of curving in here, you know, so it'll be the twin brother or twin sister of that one. So that's what we're going for, man. So, all in all, I think this was a great video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Come on back, go out, shovel snow, say hi to your friends for me. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon.